Hi everybody, it's Mike. I spent part of my December 2021 Las Vegas trip at the Pinball Hall of Fame. It used to be about 2 miles from MGM at Tropicana down Tropicana Avenue, but it was too far for me to walk to, and I didn't want to bother with Uber or Lyft, so I never went. But now they're like a 10-minute walk from the Las Vegas sign on Las Vegas Boulevard. So I took the Deuce from Caesars to the Las Vegas sign, a trip out the Deuce is coming up, and walked over to the building. I was stupid enough not to take video, even though they let jerks like me shoot video. Sorry, I'm new at this. By the way, here are the rules. Got my handful of quarters, so let's go play some pinball. First, though, I always like the older games, like these 2 hockey games. They had other games, too. And first, let's do some non-pinball games here. Donkey Kong. My goodness, there was one of these at the Acme down the street where I grew up in New Jersey. If I had invested the money that I spent on Donkey Kong, I'd probably have my own private island by now. And I love this World Series game. The ball will come out from the pitcher's mound, and you'd hit it with the bat and see what target you knock down. In order to get the ball into the bleachers, you have to hit one of those little ramps in the infield where the red arrows are. I know you could pick your pitches, but I'm not sure how they did a slider or a curve. I played Crazy Climber just a couple of times in my youth. Object is to get to the top of the building, avoiding the flower pots that are coming down and someone shutting the window on the ledge that you're holding on to. The one thing I remember is if you paused too long, the machine would yell at you, something like, come on, or move, or something. I forget. Paperboy. I killed at Paperboy. Marble Madness was madness. You control the marble with a trackball. There were ramps and ledges and things coming after you. It was aggravating. Another if only I had invested the money game, my friend Tom and I would spend hours at various 7-Elevens playing Mr. Do. Probably the 2 games I would love to have in my house are Mr. Do and Defender. The same friend Tom, who was good at just about every video game, would destroy on asteroids. I sucked, by the way. That's not me, or it's not Tom. I really like these old-time baseball and football machines. Most of the baseball games, you're trying to score runs. I played the football one, but much like high school, I did not score. Here's the football one. This Black Knight game is awfully familiar to me. Not sure I ever played it, though. Must have been at one of those 7-Elevens I spent hours at. Thought this game looked cool, but I didn't play it. Of course, had to play Elton John's Captain Fantastic machine. And Family Guy. I love Family Guy, but didn't play. I think when I was ready to play after walking around, there was always somebody playing it. I should have put my quarter up on the glass, thusly reserving my next game. 8-Ball Deluxe. Same friend Tom and I would play this at the bowling alley. For us, it was the first pinball machine that talked, told you what to shoot for. Of course, you got your machines based on playing cards and gambling, kings and queens, jokers with a Z, and Vegas machines are always fun and popular. Next, of course, is Hulk Smash, but don't smash the screen because then you'll get thrown out. Here's another one that looked pretty familiar to me. I might have played this back in the day. Of course, the Playball pinball machine. They had 2 different versions of these. The World Poker Tour, I did play this, and part of the game was that you were actually playing a hand of poker. There's a flop, turn, etc. But I really couldn't figure out what I was doing. Might be a cool game if I actually figured out what to do and what was happening. Another old machine. I think I almost played this, but didn't. Look at that gap between the flippers, though. Come on. Finally, Frank Thomas and the Big Hurt Machine. To tell you the truth, I wasn't having too much fun until this game. Lots of multi-ball chances. Was my score good? No idea, but I was having fun. One thing I liked was this big mitt that would go back and forth. If you hit the ball into the glove, the machine would say something like, "Great play by Frank Thomas." And if you hit it past the glove, you'd hear something like, "Another hit from Frank Thomas." I think there was actually a baseball game going on, and you tried to score runs, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy hitting the multi-balls all around. Oh, and she'll like it too. So is it worth going to? Oh my goodness, yes. If you have a car, they have a huge free parking lot. If you don't have a car, take the Deuce to the Vegas sign and take the 10-minute walk down to the Pinball Hall of Fame. Now that they're on the Strip, it'll probably be one of those things I stop at on every trip to Las Vegas. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. It'd be great if you liked the video down below, and it'd be greater if you subscribe too. So thanks again, and I will talk to you later. Bye.